Alright. What's up Jack? What's up Rose? What's up Fox King? What's up Trinity? Oh, it's been a while. What's up Ash? Oh god. I might be back. Maybe. Oh, this is the longest section for sure. I want to at least finish this section soon. So staticky. Been pretty good. What's up RC? What's up Lydia? Been doing pretty good. Wait, is it lagging for any of you guys? Like the audio lagging or something? Or is that just me? Being weird. Kai. I think like 60 something days. It's been just over 2 months, I'm pretty sure. It could have been a bit longer than that, not gonna lie. This section's been taking over 4 months, which is crazy to think about. Which I'm gonna finish it soon, so I wanna finish it on stream. I always try to finish it. The only sections I think I haven't recorded are 3 million and no, 4 million and I think 6 million. What's up, John? I don't know what's with the audio. It's weird. Oh, I think it's because it's lagging right here. That's weird. I did this. I don't think I did anything because I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna. Hmm. Oh, okay. I love that you're like casually mentioning that in the chat. I find that kind of funny. Okay, I think the audio's fixed. That was weird. Maybe. Water, yes. There we go. I don't know, I drink water in like bursts. I don't drink it in like... I'm not very consistent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more consistent than I used to be, but not saying much. I think the audio's better. What's up, Fazbear? Okay. I think I'm gonna try to be consistent with streaming, like maybe 2 hours or so streaming. At least the stream quality is consistent, like the what is it called? The bits per the bit rate is very consistent. I'm gonna jinx it so hard saying that, but whatever. No, I'm good, don't worry. I've been kind of just figuring out things, career and job-wise specifically. And that's kinda going well. Kinda. It's like part of it's going well, but part of it isn't. It's weird. Like part of it's going really well, and part of it isn't going well. What's up, Noodles? More like I'm being back from dead. Or I'm being... wait, yeah. From being dead. I'm back from being dead. There we go. I don't know why. Said that's so weird. Whatever. Lydia? I mean, what do they say, Lydia or something like that? No, it's not. It doesn't count as mobs generated. It's already like mobs from peaceful because it doesn't actually spawn. It's just generated from the world itself. I'm pretty sure one person mentioned that, but just to be extra about it. The Ender Dragon's a special type of mob. The boss mob, I mean. The boss. Actually, is it really technically a mob? More of just a boss. I don't know if you'd actually classify. I mean, it is technically a mob, but. Special properties to it. Has a set generation. The Ender Dragon has a set generation, and the mobs have random generations. Randomly placed based on where you are, instead of being just placed in a specific generation of biomes or whatever. I don't really know how you explain it. I mean, technically all mobs are entities, so both. Just about everything is an entity. Now, I don't really know what... yeah, I don't really know. Pretty sure. Could be wrong about that, though. I don't think... maybe not everything is an entity. Maybe I'm thinking of a different definition for an entity. Don't know if they correlate or not. Because definitions of different words or the same words are weird. What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Chaos Crafter? What's up, Coast and Dragon? Yeah, 5 layers. Yep, 5 layers. I want to finish at least. I want to at least finish 2 layers today, and I don't know if I can do 3 layers tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I could probably do 3 layers tomorrow. I have this kind of, I wouldn't say a full set schedule. If my plan comes into fruition, then it will. I don't know. If you're wondering why I changed voice tones there, is because I was trying to not mispronunciate the word fruition. It's a weird word to say when you're talking fast. Fruition? That's wait, is it? Yeah. Pretty sure. Dang it. What's up, Stranger Foods? I'm surprised this many people joined. I mean, I know, especially after being gone for 2 months, quite surprised by that. This is gonna be crazy. Also, I'm gonna be building the mythical website soon, which may or may not possibly be what I'm gonna be trying to do for a career. Is web development, which I'm not gonna use it as like a project to show, like as a portfolio, but I'm going to use it as like a practice project. Because here's the thing, I don't want, since I know there's a very good chance I'm not going to, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say if I use it as a project or not. It really depends. Is it supposed to say 2021? I thought it was supposed to say 11/18/2021. Isn't that where I like went from? Wait. No. Wait a minute. Does it really say that? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I read it wrong. I read your comment. So, but that comment when it was stated was November 18th, 2020. I don't know if I'll finish it. I am very certain I will not finish it. The only way I can finish it now by 11/18/2021 is if I grind this project out. Oh god, wait. Like nobody's business. Which I'm not saying it's impossible. It's totally possible. I could technically do it. But don't worry, once I get, you know, an actual job, actually, like, you know, because I've been trying to for the longest time, but I haven't been able to get one. And practicing programming for web development, which that's probably my main goal. If I can get a web development job about 45 minutes to an hour away, it's going to be totally worth it. And if I can do that, then I can spend the days I'm off to stream. Possibly. Or something like that. You get the idea. And depending on if I do that or I get a normal job, depends on if I use the mythical website as practice or not. Because either I get a normal job and I finish the project and then go into web development, because I'll definitely by that point I'll be good enough to get a job for sure. Olympic lava swimmer. I mean, the project is to mine out a classic size world and the Nether and the End, but the main project's the overworld for sure. I'd say the Nether and the End are more side projects. The overworld's the big one though, for sure. The Nether's gonna be a pain though. Pain like no other, especially for Steve. Yes, I just used the Steve skin. Kind of fitting though. Steve being the first thing to join into this world and the first thing to destroy it. So. I kind of want this I want this to be the definitive mine out the world project. God dang it. Wow, that was a really bad fail. That was a really bad fail. Yeah, I'll do some more. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of depends on what's gonna happen in the future. I'm still trying, but it's still kind of meh at the moment. Too bad those certificates that I got, that A+ certificate that I got, the IT certificate. I don't think I'm gonna put any use to them. I think I'm actually just better off just doing programming. I'm almost there. I've almost learned everything that has to do with actual software development, and then actually building projects. After I'm done building projects, I'm almost job ready. I think the only thing I need left is like interview practice and some coding questions, but that's really about it for the most part. He's actually in the Marines at the moment. But besides that, he couldn't join my world after a certain point. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember. It was back in like the 3 million mark, which was back 2018, I think. Yeah, it was like early mid 2018 or something like that. Tried to do 3 hits, but whatever. Yep, that sounds like a big problem right there. I'm not too sure if I'll be streaming every single day, but I do want to stream at least maybe like, if I can pull off at least 2 hours a day before anything happens. My schedule will change for sure after a certain point, but yeah, there's that. Yeah, the website's gonna be... I'm gonna slowly be building it. I want to make it big. I want this website to be pretty big. You think the editing's actually somewhat good? This is gonna be even better. Somewhat good, at least. I mean, I don't know. I've had some pretty bad editing errors, but whatever. This is gonna be super stylish. Yeah, mining a chunk with stone pickaxes actually takes a while. Seriously, it does take a long time. Maybe not a long time, but a surprising amount of time just to mine a chunk with the stone pickaxe. No, imagine mining, I think it's just 1916. I could be wrong on that. I think it's something like that, chunks. Actually, just thinking about it, I think I'm just about to mine. No, never mind. Changed my mind on that entirely. It's 2916, I think. I could be also wrong on that. But I think that's the world size of Minecraft. Wait, give me a second. Let's see. Two thousand nine hundred two, whatever. So I'm just gonna say, I think once I get to the 75% mark or something like that, what am I at, 29? I think I'm really close to getting 2,000 chunks mined in this world. Or something like that. Getting really close to that number or figure. The little pizza boy. It updates itself. Well, what do you mean by update? Wait. Well, I mean, it's complete. The map's completely complete, so it's gonna update itself the more I mine. My god. Getting really close to hitting 30 million as well. No, you don't have to wait. Well, the thing about it is I can't really update this world unless I increase the world size. That's the only way I can update it. The world is complete, like this map is complete. Like you can't update it anymore. Besides changing what you have, which as you can tell I've changed a lot in this world, so. Like this world is stuck where it is unless I go to small worlds. Be interesting. And do mind you, the PS4 version is capped at 1.14, so. Hyper goo. It's been a while since I've actually even streamed at all. Of the section I have 5 layers left. almost 4. Or 4.5 or whatever, because I did part of a section over there for some reason. Of the world, I think the next section will be 75%, so the next section's pretty big. The next section's gonna be another 400 by 100, and then it's gonna be a 31 by 100 or something like that. No, 31 by 431, something, yeah. 31 by 400, 31 by, and then another 400, I don't freaking know. It's been a while since I've done the calculations. You get the idea. There's a small section, a tiny section, then there's a standard section, which is 431 by 100. Yep, the map's pretty insane. Wait till I finish it. The entire thing's just gonna be gray. Well, not all of it, because I do have some trees and stuff like that in the world, so 99% of it's gonna be gray. Go with that. I mean, it does happen after a while. I mean, I know I was super nervous at one point about speaking, but now I don't even... I'm not even fazed by it whatsoever. You cannot join... This is a single player map. Or single player project, I guess you could say. And to be fair, I can't even use the internet on my PS4 because all I have is Ethernet on my computer, so it's pretty much impossible for anybody to join anyway, so yeah. What's up, Diamond Henry? There we go. Oh, you're dancing trap, okay. That makes sense. Did I just call you Iron now? Cause you're FE? No, that isn't the actual element, like uppercase, lowercase, but still. Thank you, some person. The only time I'm nervous is when I'm saying words, or saying names, because I know people, you know, have those names that, pretty much just bait people into saying stupid stuff. Has happened. I know, the Discord is pretty chaotic. It's still alive, surprisingly. And after all this time of channel inactivity. I know this channel doesn't, I know the channel the channel activity doesn't actually influence the Discord, but still. Just wait till after I finish the project, then you'll see chaos. Actually, you'll see chaos anywhere this this channel goes. I think there's gonna be an explosion after I finish and right before I finish. it's either gonna be chaotic right before I finish, and it's just gonna be a consistent stream of people after I finish. I could be wrong about that. There could be literally zero explosion. But honestly, I think this project is too big for something to not happen. Like, I mean, come on, there's already been over 20,000 people who have subscribed to this for this project, so. Yes, I will do that. Diamond Henry, I will make a downloadable thing for this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eventually figure out how, though. The thing is, it's gonna be a PS4 save the save file, but but I may make a Bedrock version of it, like a transferable Bedrock version. There's only one problem with it, is that the sides of the world get corrupted, so that's gonna get weird. I think there's a way I can do it. It's always the edges for some reason of the world, or not the edges of the world, but just the edges of the Actually, I'll see what it looks like after I finish the entire project before I make any judgments on what it looks like. It could be just could just be land segments that have the jagged edges. It looks weird. If you want to see what it looks like, go to what if I switch the Mining the World Out project to Bedrock Edition. I have a video on it if you want to see that. There probably is a program. I haven't seen one yet, but I'll definitely keep looking once I finish the project. Why was I gone so long? Figuring out things, really. Job, career, stuff like that. And other things as well. Mainly. Part of it's going some way, part of it's going good, part of it isn't going good though, so. There actually is? I did not know that. Is the thing about transferring the Bedrock Edition though to the Bedrock Edition, at least normally without any like special external programs, is that it turns it to an infinite size world, and the edges of the world basically become corrupt and it like becomes stupidly jagged. Weird. It's pretty cool though, because on the Bedrock edition you can almost see the entire world from one direction. Like if you went to the edge of the world and then looked to the other edge, you can almost see, I'm pretty sure you can, I think you're really close, or you can see the entire thing, which is really cool seeing it, because it really shows the scale of the world. Of the classic size world. This is definitely a world record though. I don't know forgot who mentioned it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Trinity did. This is, I mean, if somebody's mined more blocks than this, I'm gonna be very surprised. I mean, I know I can't really do a world record. I mean, I could gauge it, but I can't really set a world record or make one. To be fair, the Guinness is kind of meh. Guinness is kind of a company that's not really that great. It would be great advertising though, I'll tell you that much. For this channel, for doing the Nether. Up sheep. I could actually bump up the bitrate thinking about it. I think I can bump it up. With the extra upload speed for some reason, this new cable that I have for Ethernet cable, for some reason like quadrupled my upload speed. Which isn't saying a lot, just thinking about it, but at the same time it is a lot compared to my download speed. Surprisingly quick, upload speed for how fast the download speed is, because usually people's download speed is much slower, or the upload speed is much slower, like 10 times slower than their download speed, but mine is only like 4 times. Oh, so like my video, what video is it? The is it kind of like the, I think I built something like thumbnails where you blur the background and then have text in the front of it. Is it like that? Kinda. At least some similarities to it. You know, I want to see what this world looks like with shaders. I think that's the one thing I want to see. Imagine the torch pattern on the bottom in daylight, or in nighttime, with the torches. Or maybe not even, or just this world in general with shaders. It would look really cool. Or at least it would look interesting, maybe. At least the torches look pretty cool. And it would look really sad. Because it would be very dim and dark. I mean, this world is already pretty sad because you're literally destroying the fabric of the Minecraft terrain generation, but it's gonna look even more sad. It's like that clip of Steve on that Bedrock floor. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's basically Steve with it's like a shaders on the Bedrock floor at night with just like a torch. Kinda like that. Well, kinda. I'm kinda making another roof. Like a refined version of it. I mean, imagine what this would look like with shaders. It would look pretty sick. I think it would look pretty cool with the lighting, like the sun coming down on the torches. The shadows from the torches, that would be pretty cool. Calamar. I'm mining an entire classic size world. Kind of funny how many people think I'm mining a infinite sized world. I'm not that insane. And that's saying a lot. Yeah. Water. Oh, I've seen those infinite renders. They look ridiculous. Know what you're talking about. This world would look pretty cool with that. Especially if you transferred it to Bedrock and then looked at it, because it would actually show the size of the Minecraft world. I know it takes an eternity to load too. I mean, to be fair, he is a console-based Minecraft creator, and he does updates constantly. And he's always been console, so when he switched to Bedrock, he just went only Bedrock. And Bedrock is only on console. I mean, sorry, it's not only on console, it's since the console and Java, or the Bedrock and Java are different. Bedrock is on console, the Java isn't on console, obviously, so he had to switch to Bedrock after that point. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. And considering he has one of the biggest Minecraft console audiences, probably ever, one of the biggest at least, it makes sense that he's monopolizing that Arc Edition. Kinda knew he would, not gonna lie. From the very beginning. I remember watching his videos back in 2013 or 14. Back when he was reviewing Xbox 360 and Xbox 360 and PS3. That's actually, I think that's actually where I found the seed, if I remember correctly. Was from IBX to a cat. Yeah, after a certain point you just fall through the world. At least on a Bedrock Edition. There's one other person walking to the far. Actually, two, technically. There's two people who have made it. I think two other people that I know of that are walking the journey. I don't actually know. Does anybody here know who the second person who has walked to the far land? Because I've never heard their name yet. Apparently, there's one other person other than Kilo that has walked to the far lands. And I have no idea where Kilo is either. It's pretty crazy. I was never into this, Let's Plays. I was really only into like features at some point, rarely, even then. I don't know. I don't know how I got interested in Minecraft so quickly after certain points. I don't know, something about it. At first, I think it's just the amount of things you can do in Minecraft. I think that's just really it. Not really even the features. Kinda got bored over the features after a while. I still have those Minecraft books. I don't know if you remember those, the essential guides or whatever. What's up, cool boy? My day's been pretty good. I can totally see the appeal for Let's Plays though, because it's like you're going on a journey with somebody, basically. Not actually, but I mean, I guess these sort of, I mean, not really going on a journey, you're kind of just, I don't know. I don't know what the second guy who walked to the far lands was. Not even, oh, what? I forgot this was here. The original essential book, not even the updated ones. Back in 2013 or whatever. Pretty nice books. I have all of them. I have the original essentials guide with the pickaxe in the front. I have the shovel one, which is the construction. I have the redstone one. And I have the, what was the other one? I kind of forgot what it was. Farming, I think? I think those are all four of them. I think I got all four of them. There could be more. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, no, I think it was combat. Never mind. I don't remember. I think it was 4 or 5 of them. Okay. That's what I thought. Wasn't too sure though. Couldn't remember. Yeah, I just can't wait till this. Definitely can't wait till the section is over. This section's taking forever because of the break. I didn't want to finish the section off stream. It seems a bit weird. I know I've done it in the past, but I kind of don't want to do it with having actually an audience for once. With these sections, I mean, it would have been really bad if I had an audience up till 4 million, which I wasn't expecting to get an audience almost at all through the majority of this project. Which is kind of true. I actually didn't get a majority. I didn't actually get an audience in 17 million. Alright, see ya, Trinity. Has it been an hour? It has, right? Almost an hour. I swear, the time flies by so fast during these streams, even after not streaming after a while. Very quickly. Alright, I'm gonna go check. Also, after this section, I forgot to mention this, I'm going to be mining the ore that I have in the chest, because I'm actually running out of space. So yeah, 75% is going to be pretty far away. I have to mine all the ore and smelt it and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot. No, that's pretty funny. What's up, Bayou Cougars? Alright, I'll go back to that later. I don't actually need but yeah, 2.5. So after this, I have 4 more sections. Make sure this. So I want to finish this. The next section, depending on time, I want to try to finish. Maybe not the next. Maybe the next layer. I don't know. This is fine. Joel. Here, I hit an hour. I hit an hour 2 minutes ago. That's good, don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. People make mistakes online anyway. With spelling and stuff. Dude, that bit rate is super consistent. I mean, I'm teetering between 2400 and 2600. Usually I'm teetering at like 20,000. I occasionally got 2500, but for the most part. Right, there we go. Nice. Nice Chaos Crafter. It's always pretty crazy when you start jumping up to the amount of blocks, increasing the amount of blocks you know. I went from 20 by 20 to 50 by 50 to 200 by 50, which that was a huge jump. That felt like an eternity at first, when I first started. I think I could honestly mine at least twice this amount for this section. I just kept doubling my amount and doubling my amount. Went from 50-50, 200 by 50, to 200 by 100, to 200 by 150, 200 by 200 I think, or something like that. I don't remember if it was 200 by 200. I could be wrong about that. I don't think I actually mined a 200 by 200 section. I think it was a 200 by 100. I did a lot of 200 by 100s, and then I did a 400 and I doubled that, which that was pretty crazy. I think I did a 400 by 50 as well. I don't really know, it's been a while. I wish I kind of kept track of what I mined. I think it's crazy how many subs I got, considering the amount of views I've gotten. I only got like 26,000 views. My highest viewed video is 26,000. I got over 20,000 subscribers from that one blow up. Sorry, not from the one blow up, from it over time. It's kind of weird how my subscriber count was almost as much as my view count on one of my highest videos. If not, yeah, definitely my highest video, for sure. Up, what was that? Postal Chinchilla. Postal Chinchilla. This is a 400, though. The thing I'm mining right now is a 400 by 431 by 100. That's what I'm mining right now. My largest section, and will always be my largest section, because I have no reason to go any higher, because beacons, the beacons are the main reason I can't go any higher unless I doubled my, I can't do an 800 by 32 anymore because I've already mined half my world, so that's kind of pointless. I could go the other direction, but that's still not going to be very helpful. So the world size postal chinchilla is 862 by 862. Unless you're talking about something else. What's up, Raffy? I don't know why I didn't see you. Yeah, the world is a perfect square. People say it's 864 by 864, but I think if you count the barriers on the edge, I think it's 862 by 862, because one edge of the world goes to negative 431, the other edge goes to 431, or to positive 431, so. But I think, actually thinking about it, that's the edge of the world. I think what I'm actually mining is for 860, or 860 by 860. What I'm actually mining. But I mean, at the same time, it doesn't really matter that much. If you count the block equivalents, it's basically nothing. There's almost no difference between mining both. It's only 2 blocks. It's maybe 50,000 or so blocks. Something like that, I don't know. Not even close. It won't make that much of a difference, even if my accuracy on the block count, like in the update videos, aren't 100% accurate, which is why I estimate. Technically, at that rate, I said over 28 million blocks, but it's actually 29 million. During that video, I actually had over 29 million blocks mined. Because let's be honest here, it's kind of impossible to mine the entire world without keeping the edge. I think the only way I can do that is if I place glass where water is and then just mine everything out. It's the only way. But that sounds like the biggest pain in the world, so I'm not gonna do it. Life is going pretty well. I'm kind of at a halt at the moment, which is annoying, but whatever. Actually, not really a halt. It's not a true halt, but at the same time, it would help a lot if I can actually get that roadblock out of my way. It would help a lot. Other than that, it's going pretty good. I'm really surprised this controller hasn't broken. I'm switching between two controllers. Actually, speaking of that, do something. Wait, what? Whoa, that's trippy. That's super trippy. Okay, I'm not doing that. That was weird. I plugged up my other PS4 controller, and you know how the blue light on the player one controller turns blue? Or yeah, well, that's redundant, but the PS4 controller is blue, and you light it up when it lights up. It's player one. Yeah, for some reason when I plugged in the other controller into my PC, it turned into the player one controller simultaneously with the other one. So I technically, it wasn't connected to the PS4, but it showed that it was connected with the blue light, so I technically had two PS4 controllers with blue lights. Which is really trippy, because you don't ever see that ever, because usually when you log in, your second controller, which is a red light. Yeah, I want to finish this section. I could finish it tomorrow. It really depends on how much time I have tomorrow. I saw something. What's up, Todd? Okay. Yes, it is. It is my Minecraft world. Also, speaking of that, I'm gonna go with some water. Alright, I'm back. What's up, Jam Splam? Let's go. Okay, Todd. I will try. My memory isn't that great, though. I mean, I will always remember people like go on the stream. I can't remember anybody like after stream. I mean, I probably could if somebody mentions my stream or anything like that. I could probably correlate it, but for the most part, I can't really go off the top of my head with memory. Maybe a couple people, but for the most part, it's pretty limited. Go with that. I saw that video about him winning I think it was $1,000 or something like that. On one of his challenges. I mean, I've done it in a while. I've done, wait, what do you mean loaded maps? You mean like loading, getting back to the... Going pretty slow. Really slow because I've been prioritizing other. At some point I will come back to this full time. Maybe not, sorry, not full time, but consistently. Depends on what you consider full time. Project's kind of a tribute to the Classic Edition. Classic size world. I haven't streamed in ages. Well, actually, this isn't the longest time I went without streaming. I think the longest I ever went was around 3 months. And that was like one summer, 2019, I think. 2018. Sure. Really thought I found that. Oh yeah, I can do it really quick. I was resetting the Ender Dragon, or resetting the end during all of that. It was around 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. I think I took a break at March, and then a 2-month break in. Or no, something like that. I don't remember. That was actually way easier than I remember. Not what I remember. Way easier than normal. Jeff, saying a few years, that's pretty insane. Most people usually say like a month. Or several, like 6 months or something like that. A few years is pretty insane. Yep, well, kinda. Grind's pretty slow, but... What's up, Jace? Jasper? Jeez. Speak. Tons. It's capped at 1.14. It's pretty insane. Is this not somewhat slightly terrifying? Every time I do this, because it's a little bit terrifying every time I do it, because there's still a chance I could fall off. That was weird noise. Thank you, Jasper. It's been pretty slow, but I mean, for the most part, at least. Somewhere. Alright. Yeah, it was 6 months ago. It definitely wasn't this section, because I know it hasn't been 6 months. It could have been last section. The 28 million block. It gets confusing, because everything just kind of blends together. The project blends a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, my panel kind of has eras to it. Basically the dead era, where nobody joined for up until 17 million, and then it just exploded. And then there's like it was like a new era in the world. Which was very fitting, considering I'm at a two-year time montage, which the first was like the dead era, and then the second, it was very fitting. It was almost like it was destined to be a new era or something like that. Of the channel. Pretty crazy. There's a lot of diamonds. I have over... I don't know if I should save the diamonds amount, but I have over 1,000 diamond ore in one of the chests. I could definitely have a lot more, but I mine them almost every section, or almost a couple sections or so. It's crazy to think that 50% is over there, and if you go over here, you can't even see it after a certain point. That's pretty insane to think about. The very edge, look at this. One block. Blocks. Oh, 7 or 8 blocks, that's pretty insane. I have over, I think if I mine all the blocks I have right now, I'm gonna have over 11,000 diamonds. Crazy as that sounds. I could literally make a video dedicated to saying, to having over 10,000 diamonds. my world. Like, I may actually do that. I may make a video. Alright, see you, Todd. I may make a video of a 10,000 diamond milestone video. I will definitely try, Todd. I mean, to be fair, you're probably going to join these next couple of streams before I blow up, because honestly, say that whenever I get to, like, the last section, because I think the last section is where I'm going to blow up. Either during the section or after, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I know I'm going to gain some traction somewhere, even if I don't even blow up. I know at least the people that subscribed are going to be joining, or at least for the most part, not everybody, because let's be honest here, probably about half or more of my subscribers have forgot about the project. Because it's been so long since they've been subscribed. And it's not like it's super engaging here, so. I mean, sure, it's kinda nice, but for the most part, it's not supposed to be engaging, literally just for a project. Actually, it's gonna be multiple projects. The Nether is gonna be pretty engaging when I fall into the lava 100 times. Also, don't forget, I do have Patreon if you want to join the on a beacon. I'm gonna be lighting a beacon, a double beacon, at the end of the world to signify that I mine the old world. Pretty close to the center of the worlds. You want your sign on a beacon, or you just want your world, or you want your name in the world. Once it's done, you can go to Patreon and do that. You don't even have to stay. You can just pay the $1 to $25. You can literally just pay it and then leave if you want to. And I'll put your name in the description and in the world. Either way possible. 30 minutes. I could definitely see that. I don't advertise that often, but there is that. So if you do want to join that, then go ahead. Orange juice, yes. Glowing orange juice. Thick orange juice. That's what lava is. Thick and goopy orange juice. What it is. Or Fanta, however you want it. Burning hot. It's more like Fanta then, because it's very carbonated. very carbonated lava. Carbonated lava, let's go with that. You respawn after. Drink that carbonated juice. Or just carbonated stuff in general. I don't really know, honestly, if I'm gonna be done. It's still hard for me to say. I don't think I'm gonna finish by the end of the year like I mentioned a while back, but you never really know. I could grind this project out dust if I wanted to. Not right now because maybe. I don't know. I don't want to feel bad because I don't actually have much going for me at the moment. I'm trying to get more things going for me before I do this project more. Feel horrible if I don't have much going for me. If I just grind out this project because I know this project isn't that important. God, if you consider the scale of things. Bathing in juice. Yes, I did do everything in survival. You know, let's be honest here, creative actually doesn't matter that much. Even if you duped all the tools, you still have to do all the work. There's no commands in console, so it doesn't even matter. Duping literally doesn't matter. Duping or creative actually doesn't matter at all. All it does is speed up your ability to get tools. That's all it does, which doesn't take a long time at all. Very minuscule, so it doesn't matter. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool to say that I did this all in survival, but it really doesn't matter in the scale of things. People need to understand that. up front. That being in creative doesn't matter. Actually, it's technically slower to do this in creative because you don't have the haste effects. You don't have the beacon effects. This is technically faster than creative, which is really funny that most people don't really consider that. You know what you'll turn into if you bathe in lava? You literally turn into a firework. Like a firecracker. You're literally a living firecracker. I think it's a firecracker. I don't know, honestly. I kind of just want to finish this section and be done. Been almost, dang, it's almost been 2 hours. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna finish this section. I think it'll be done, and then I'll have 3 more layers, I think, and then I want to finish the section by tomorrow. If I can finish 3 layers, that would be nice. Not too sure though. I'm either gonna, there's sometimes where I'm gonna stream very early. I'm just gonna mention that, like when I have actually, like, you know, actually get a job. Trying to get one really badly. But besides that, if I get one, even now, even when I don't get one, I still want to try this, but God, is I want to wake up really early and just do like a good amount of streaming in the morning. I'm talking like 6, 7 in the morning. To do some streaming. I want to eventually have like days off. Like when I have my days off, I want to wake up at 6 or 7 on my days off, which sounds ridiculous for most people, and stream basically all day. They're basically my break days. My days off are going to be streaming days. It's gonna be like 12-hour streams, if not more streaming than that. Something like that. Which 12 hours for 2 days a week, usually you get 2 days off with work. So 2 days, 24 hours a week. I'm still going to be doing like 12 layers a week, which is a lot. It's nearly 2 layers a day. I'm going to be finishing each layer in like just over a month, which is very quick when you consider I only have around 4 sections, 5.5 sections left, I think, total. If you consider and everything, it's pretty quick. Time zone, it's Central US. I forgot, I think you're like 6 hours. Aren't you 6 hours behind? No, you're 6 hours ahead. Yeah, it's like, isn't it like midnight for you or something like that? I remember you used to stay up and wake up at like 6 in the morning. Sorry, not 6 in the morning, like 4 in the morning or something like that. Or whatever, just to watch the streams. I mean, yeah, like I could technically finish this project at the end of the world. End of the world, yeah. End of the kind of the end of the world. End of the year, but it's doable. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely doable. It just isn't feasible. Or it's not feasible, it's not probable. It is possible, it's not probable. There's not a very good possibility. Or or very probability of me finishing this project by the end of the year. Maybe by like, at least at most mid of next year. Of 2022. Mid 2022 is when I should be finishing the project, depending on how fast these, how fast I go that now. As I go now, I cannot speak sometimes, I swear. Oh, you're, dang, that's really early. Oh, so you're 7 hours. Never mind, 7 hours, not 6. So 7 hours ahead, so you would be in... if I started streaming around 7, which is most likely, you would be about 2 p.m. Pretty nice time for you. Generally speaking, it's pretty nice. Don't know when I'll actually start waking up at 7 o'clock to do these streams, but eventually. Well, I thought about getting a part-time job to do coding the days I'm on, and then I'll have, what, like 3 days, 4 days a week to do the project, then I'll get it done even faster. I could probably get if I had got a part-time job, I could probably finish the project in like 4 months. And if I only work on the project, I could probably finish it in like 2 or 3 months. Ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that though, I'm not that... Okay, well I could probably do it if I didn't have other priorities. If I didn't have any other priorities, I probably would. The only reason I'm trying to get a normal job is just to save a little bit of money. Move later. That's the main thing. I'm trying to save as much money as possible. I'm basically being as frugal as possible. But yeah, that's a pretty good time for you if I wake up at 7 and do the streams, because you'll catch most of the stream for the most part. Because if I'll be streaming all day, I'll be streaming till like, at least from your time, about 2 to 2 a.m, which is crazy. I don't recommend watching the entire thing. I'm not expecting anybody to watch the entire thing. At all. Don't be nervous, or at least just focus on driving. Don't worry about the people watching you whatsoever. That's what I did. And I also have the performance anxiety like you, so just trust your driving, just go with it. Don't like, yeah, just trust your driving, just go with it. That's what I had to do. Get used to shifting without really thinking. Just get used to controlling whatever car you're using. I don't know, stuff like that. Awareness, just increase awareness, be in the moment, try to be in the moment as much as possible. It's basically what I had to do. It's performance. If you're in the moment, you'll be fine. But if you worry or fear too much that you may not do it, guess what? It's self-fulfilling prophecy. You're not gonna do it. Law of attraction is somewhat a thing when it comes to sorry, not law of attraction. Actually, I think it has to do with the law of attraction, but quantum mechanics. The observing probability. So if you observe a probability, most likely to come true. Yep. Just don't observe the fact. Just don't think of the what if and just do it. Don't think of what if I can fail. Just think about doing the test. Parallel parking? I don't even know how I did parallel parking. I didn't even practice it that much, and I wasn't even that good when I practiced it. I think I just went with it. Just go with the flow, really. Just go with it. Because if you dwindle too much on a small mistake, you're going to just keep dwindling on it, and then you just make another mistake, and then you dwindle on another one, you make another mistake, and then you and rinse and repeat, and then you just fail. Just keep going. I've made that mistake with one of the jobs that I had. That tire technician job, I dwindled too much in the mistakes I was making, and I just kept making more mistakes. Not only that, but yeah, it just kept getting worse and worse, and I just got angry. Very angry, for no reason. I mean, I did have my reasonings, there were other reasonings behind that, but that was the core reasoning why I got angry. And I just kept, it just literally created a self-fulfilling prophecy for myself, and I just failed. But yeah, don't do that. It's really bad. I still do self-fulfilling prophecies at this point. I'm even aware of them, if that says anything. The extroverted intuition nemesis. Where your worry lies is where my worry lies. If you worry about what you're worried about what could happen, it's probably gonna happen. Say that. The proper way to get rid of that worry, the paranoia, is to understand what could happen, but you have to understand that you can do it. That you can do the task without any failure. You just have to basically combine your fear, combine the courage of performance with the, to get rid of the worry, paranoia. What's up, Sam? That's scary. Really scary. Here's the thing about the worry, like causing self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, things could happen, but will they happen? That's the real question. Maybe. I mean, if you're less fearful about your performance, then you'll be less worried about possibilities happening. Like weird combination of both. The performance anxiety fuels the worry. So if you just practice enough and just go with it, and if you fail, then whatever. But if you succeed, then yeah, you succeed. I mean, it's kind of just that. It's literally just reality in this case. Like what's happening. Basically, just saying what's happening. You fail, you and whatever. You fail, you pass. That's basically what you have to look at it. It's basically looking at it in a realistic term. It's just like you thinking, people thinking that the paranoia of something happening. If you say your age on the internet, it's kind of similar. I mean, don't get me wrong, it depends on the audience, but there are some places like here, if you say your age on the internet, like on this stream, nothing will happen. Because, you know, there's only 7 people watching. Good example of the paranoia. So if you're worried that something will happen to you if you say your age, something probably will happen. But if you verify and understand that, hey, there actually isn't that much attention drawn on me that much at all, think about the audience of this channel as well. You have to just factor in what is happening at the moment instead of just being paranoid all the time. Like, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Well, I mean, it's kind of, let me just say this, it's kind of your responsibility to verify your own paranoia. Because it's kind of your fault if you, wait, give me that. Let me just say this, it's kind of your fault. I'm not saying yours, but I'm saying like as the person who has paranoia, it's kind of your fault for assuming people's intentions, even though you could blame other people anyway. It's kind of weird because it's like it's your fault because you didn't verify what's happening. Instead, it's just an assumption of what could happen, and then you blame other people for it, which is really sad. It's all about just what's happening right now, what has this person done. It's just literally just verify what is happening, what has happened, what's the track record of this person, stuff like that. And the more you verify your paranoia, guess what? The less paranoia you have. Over time, the more trusting you'll get. That's basically it. Literally just verification. Oh yeah, I already drank some water, don't worry. Now don't get me wrong, don't get too ambitious. It's literally just think about what's happening, that's it. There's a point of being overly trusting and there's a point of not trusting enough. Both of them, one of them is being overly paranoid, one of them is being not paranoid enough. Both of them are the person's fault because they didn't verify. Let me just say that. It's just being real. You just have to be real. The situation at hand. That's how you get rid of paranoia. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And to be fair, if something happens, you can just sidestep it. Oh yeah, audio here is scary. Yeah. It is that. And really it, honestly, it's just responsibility of the person to verify. For example, when I worked at the tire technician job, I could have just blamed them for not teaching me correctly, but it was actually, at least, okay, it was kind of their fault in that case, but I also will have to take responsibility in the fact that I may have dwindled too much on my mistakes. We basically are both in fault. They may not realize they're in fault at all, but I don't blame them whatsoever, but because they didn't know, but you know. Because there are things where you are at fault of something even though you have no idea you're even at fault, which is a huge problem. Many people do this. Many people do this. Groups of people, whatever. Just like how all types of people have a responsibility in their own right. Like, for example, TI users have to verify things. Their responsibility to verify things. Logical people, I guess you can say in general, but yeah, just TI users. E users need to research. NI users need to state their intentions. SI users need to be need to learn how to share that users need to sacrifice their comfort to persevere through what's happening, and users need to sacrifice their freedom for other people. You get the idea. Everybody has that type of responsibility. You may not even realize it. And funny enough, everybody has a responsibility to be responsible with their mistakes they make. If you don't take responsibility for the mistakes, it turns into errors. Trust me when I tell you that I have a really big error right now, like job gap. That's a big. It's basically almost turned into an error, which I could have prevented a long time ago if I actually knew what could happen. But I'm still not going to blame myself. I didn't really know any better. Too much. I'm not going to dwindle too much on that mistake, the error. But it was still my responsibility at that time to fix the mistake. You get the idea. It really comes down to that. The thing about it is, though, is when you make the mistakes and you learn the lesson from the mistakes, but if you don't actually... The thing is, most people don't actually fix the mistake, or sorry, not fix, but understand that they made a mistake until way later. Because, you know, ignorance usually is caused by mistake. Or, mistakes are usually caused by ignorance. Actually, I think all mistakes are caused by ignorance. Really are. Alright, thank you, Bethany, and welcome as well. I'll see how frequently I can actually stream. I mean, I want to stream 2 hours, but I need to make some kind of sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice it too much. But at the same time, I can't overly do it. It's all about sacrifice for me. I have to sacrifice something for another thing. This is a point of responsibility of sacrificing my freedom for other people or my own sake, or my own sanity, really. It's kind of funny how there's been a lot of times where I don't sacrifice my freedom, and I think it's actually helpful, but it's actually harmful. Or not helpful, but it's kind of funny. I'm kind of just I've self-sabotaged myself multiple times because I'm not actually doing any good to myself. I'm just kind of sacrificing myself for my own wants, which is really sad. Not even really or sacrificing myself for my own desires, which is, yeah, talk about lack of self-esteem, my god. Because the thing about it is, I could actually, the only way I can gain self-esteem is to gain responsibility, which gaining responsibility means I have to, sacrifice my freedom for other people's, for the sake of other people's, and social or ethical responsibility. And I have to, my god. And once I start, sacrificing myself for ethical responsibility, I can start understanding my own self-worth as well. And simultaneously, while doing that, I also understand my own needs and my own worth in general. Because needs are kind of with worth. If you don't have any self-worth, you really don't have much you're not really meeting your needs. I mean, I know you can sacrifice your self-worth for needs, stuff like that, but whatever. Alright, see ya, Jeff. I don't really know. But yeah. Interesting point to make. Because the thing is, you can only truly understand your self-worth if you understand what value you're giving to others, because your worth is actually on an axis with or is on an orbit with other people's, what other people value, at least to some degree. It doesn't always, but for the most part it kind of does orbit each other. They kind of do orbit each other. I'm not saying you can't go without one or go with the other, because you could be very self-sacrificing with your own ethical, or like other people's values, and you could just dismiss your own values completely. Horrible, but not the greatest thing to do. But you can also undervalue undervalue ethical values. I don't know how to explain this, but you can overvalue your own importance, which is where the weird superiority complexes come from. But I cannot speak. It's because they overvalue their own self-worth over their own, or over other people's worth or values. You have to balance it, really. Have to balance self-worth with values of others. It's the only way you can truly understand your own value to either other people or in general. Just like you have to, it's similar to how you have to research to logically verify things using logic. You have to research first before you even try to make any logical conclusions. It's the same thing. Obviously, these orbits are a lot harder for some people than others. Like in my case, I'm naturally more self-deprecated, yes. And I will devalue my own values and then value other people. Or not really value other people's, just take other people's values, because I'm empathic, which empath literally means take feeling from others, take feeling of others, or take from whatever. Im means to take, and then path meaning feeling. Just like sympath, if you're a sympath, you feel together with another person. So you're sim meaning together, and then path meaning feel together. I have not seen it. I've not seen a cat cult. I haven't been on Discord that much. I was talking to my friend, but I have what is it? Oh yeah, apathetic. If you're apathetic, you're apath. Sounds weird, but it's literally not feel, to not feel. Literally just means not feel. So if you're apathetic, you're not feeling, you have no feeling towards it. I'm pretty sure most people knew that one though. Yeah, it's the difference between sympathy versus empathy. We'll get them confused so badly. It's hard to spot it though. I don't blame them that much. People think extraversion is extroversion for some reason, even though extra meaning more than one. Or more than yourself, so intro, extra meaning turned outward, intro meaning turned inward. So, wait, no, sorry. Extra meaning outward, and intro meaning inward. So yeah, and then verted means to turn outward, or to turn. So intro means inward, extra meaning outward, verted means to turn. So if you're introverted, you primarily turn inward. And if you're extroverted, then you turn outward, primarily. You're not actually one or the other. I mean, you are base level, but you're never... Everybody... People always think ambiversion's a thing, but it actually isn't, because we have cognitive transitions. You can see the cognitive transition. It's hard to spot them, though, sometimes, because you can switch between them very quickly. Technically, everybody's ambiverted, technically speaking. You're not just fully introverted and fully extroverted. You can be both. Everybody's technically both. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this layer and then we'll be done with the stream for now. And then I'll maybe finish the layer section tomorrow. And then the next stream will be mining ore. That's gonna be interesting. You'll get to see how much ore I actually have. It's a lot. I just say it's gonna be hard to store all this ore. Actually, no, it's not. Storing the ore has been pretty hard. Storing the actual materials, pretty easy. Nice. I don't. It's been a while. I forgot what it looks like. Nice. Wait, what kind of coding are you doing? Actually, just thinking about that. Sam, are you doing like Python? Honestly, if I had to give you like one, I don't know what kind of development are you trying to do? Machine learning? Because that would be incredibly useful, especially with 3D printing. Because I would recommend machine learning. Because the thing about coding is I mean, sure, there's a point in picking a programming language, but you always have to pick a niche to be in, or you really won't go anywhere. Like, for example, I'm doing web development. I would recommend machine learning. If you're doing Python, do machine learning. If you had to pick a niche of development, you may enjoy it too. I don't know. You may enjoy it. I think you may. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Could be wrong. You may or may not. You might as well just try it. I don't know. I'm doing web development, so I'm actually almost job ready for web development, which is crazy. I've only been doing it for a short amount of time. Almost. I still have probably a good maybe month or two of good amount of coding, because I have to do some projects, and then I have to learn about data structures, software development in general, like software architecture, which actually isn't gonna take that long. And then that's really it for the most part. Anything past that, I'm basically done. At least to become job ready. Oh, video game, that's interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a, yeah, video game development, definitely, I would recommend that as well. Forgot about that. Sounds like a pretty cool idea. I mean, you might as well just try video game or game development, and if you don't really like it that much, or it's too intensive, I guess, because you still have to have pretty high level math for it. Actually, for both of them, never mind. Scratch that. Both of them, you need pretty high level math, so never mind. There is that. I wouldn't say super high level, but I mean, I think machine learning is a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of your call, honestly, when it comes to picking between both of them. think my armor will last maybe an hour. I mean, look how much it went up. Look how much it's already went down already. And I've only went in the Nether a couple. I mean, the lava maybe like 2 or 3 times. So that's scary to think about. Pretty squeaky. Can't hear it though. Wait, no, you can't hear it. Never mind. The mic is too, I suppressed the mic a bit. So you can't really hear it that well? What's up, Isaac? Go. Yep, it's still going. Yeah, I mean, when you kill the Ender Dragon over and over again, you get quite a few levels. I had over 300 at some point, I think 315 or something like that, but I used them to get a new pickaxe or something like that. What's up, Gaming Master? You can stop the counter now with the days. Oh wait, no, somebody else took over, never mind. Or you could tell whoever took over the spot of the counter, how long it's been since I've streamed to now don't get me wrong, you could probably restart it in the next couple of days or so, because I don't know if I'm gonna continue to stream daily. I still have to do other things, but for the most part I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stream maybe 2 to 2.5 hours or so every day and see how that turns out. Oh god, no. What's up, Devin? I'm not filling this back in, but you will see me try to destroy the Nether. That's what you'll see after I finish this. You'll see me destroying the Nether in the end. It's gonna be interesting. And really difficult. I think it's gonna be way more interesting than the overworld. Sure. I think I have 3 layers left. I'm pretty sure on that. Nope, 4 layers, sorry. 4 layers left. It's on 8. Which I want to finish tomorrow. I don't know if I'll finish it by tomorrow, but I mean... That's kind of funny. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Since I finished that layer. I will be back tomorrow. Even if it's for a short while. I will try to remember you, Isaac. Oh, I think that's how you say that. I will definitely try. Alright, I'll see you guys later.